Hello and welcome to the basement since all the drywall was put up and patched and mudded and all that jazz. It makes such a big difference. Changing this laundry area has made a very big difference to how the space feels, and covering up all of the pipes and the boiler is just incredible. Now it's time to put the trim on and then eventually clean up all that mud. I put this trim on. It looks like this before you put caulk on, and then it looks a bit more better. And then we replace the top of this so it doesn't have a horrible lip over it. And then I cut the lip off of this whole thing. We've got trim all around the bottom, door trim. Tommy's doing caulk right now, licking his fingers. Yeah, look at that caulking. Wow, look at that, it's just amazing. And I put trim on this wall. We've put a door frame around this door. That's got a door frame. There's trim on the bottom here. Yes, very good. This is the door that used to be a cat flap. We're gonna get rid of it and fill it in. Oh, insulation. I used that to cut this thing apart, and I'm using the sheets in this. So, let me just get my fingers. I'm using this piece and this piece to cover around a little frame that I have made. So I nailed these in to the door, boop, boop, boop. And then I'm gonna get a center frame here, and then probably do another one across there. And then this fits perfectly in there. And then we'll just put some wood filler around it, sand it down and paint the whole door so you won't be able to see it.
Yeah, baby.
Last piece of trim in the bedroom.
Yeah,
Yeah, baby. Now all the trim is on. I sanded down the extra bits of drywall that the drywaller had left. Because I don't want to wait anymore. Been waiting about, I don't know, 5 days for him to come back and do it. And I want to paint this bedroom. So that's what we're doing now. But first, one more piece of trim. In order to do that, Tommy has to slut drop. Very good. Oh my god! That's not how you slut drop.
I'm measuring.
Do you want me to show you how? Take a video. Do it from that angle.
Bearing in mind, Georgie's just had ACL surgery.
That's how you slut drop.
Okay, well, what's the measurement?
Well, it's actually 3.5 centimetres. And then adding
That's huge. Not your butt, 3.5 centimetres.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 3.5 centimetres is huge. Anyone would be happy with that.
Yeah, baby! Look at you go.
I'll get that flush there. Look at that.
Wowza, so flush. Wow. Sexy baby.
You wouldn't even know that I bought the wrong wood.
Looks really good.
Yeah, that's right. I'm glad I did a good job there. Finally, near the end of the project, I'm proud of something I've done.
Almost there, Tommy. Hey, this is the mess that we're dealing with right now. It's not that bad, but it is not great. So I'm gonna clean it all up. Clean this up, just kind of get rid of a couple things from in the way. I already cleaned this room pretty well. Oh, I hate that there's not a light switch there. And this room will be ready to paint. So I have just cleaned the ceiling of all the cobwebs. You can see here big difference in colour between that part, and that part. And we also had to put a new bit of ceiling in here. So now that bit's not popcorn ceiling and this bit is. So we bought some spray to make this bit popcorn ceiling to match up with that. And then all of this will stay not popcorn. And then the same with over here, we had to fix a hole that was there. So to match it up with this, we'll spray it popcorn ceiling. This is a very good example of how dirty the ceiling is. So yeah, once we paint it, we'll make a massive difference. Oh, sandy, dusty. I also made this window frame the other night. Before the drywall came up here and it was all jiggity jaggedy and looked really horrible. So got a little bit of framing and I made it get a little bit nicer to look at. We ended up, obviously this bit's going to need to be filled in with cork and all around the edge, but that's Tommy's job. The corking genius. Cockle-doodle-doo!
And he's clocking on there.
That's not very good, Tommy. You're not the king of cock.
I can handle really big sizes of cork, so it's fine.
Well done. That's so much cork. The next day we were going to paint. Do these need priming?
I think so. I think it needs to prime drywall.
Shall I ask the internet? Do you need to prime drywall? Question mark.
Yep.
You need to apply a coat of primer. In case that's what I'm going to do, I'm going to prime this wall, woo, and this. Good. First, a little bit more prep. Put a bit of brown paper down and some plastic to stop the paint falling on the floor, which it did in the end, you know. Can't win everything, but it was ready to paint. We started with the bedroom because it was the closest to being finished. So we thought, yeah, let's do that. It will make us feel better about the fact that we've been working on this non-stop from when we get home from work till going to sleep. Painting made a massive difference. It brightened up the space so much, even just with the primer. Throughout painting, we had a couple friends come round, including the little kitty cats, and it was time to prime the kitchen area and the entryway after we did the bedroom, because I just wanted to get rid of all those colours. After painting the primer, I cut everything in. Normally you're supposed to cut things in first, but it's okay, you know, you win some, you lose some. Saying goodbye to all of those multiple millions of different colours was amazing. We then went in with our top coat, which was the creamy off-white kind of colour, just to warm the space up a bit, because we thought pure white would just be too much. Just walking around in the space without all the yellows, the greens, the browns, the salmon pinks made me feel so much calmer. And voila, half of the basement apartment painted. A nice fresh laundry room, no more horrible duds everywhere. Amazing fresh bedroom, not a horrible maroon and blue colour. The ceiling's painted, not this part because we needed to put a bit more popcorn ceiling stuff on it. But then onto the living room. This space is actually massive and it's so bright in here for a basement apartment, which adding the white paint was one of the things that we wanted to do to brighten up the space. Watching this top coat go on so nice and smoothly is so satisfying for me. It makes me feel proud of all of the hard work that we've put into this basement so far and how much difference it's going to make when we add the kitchen in. Just a little kitten intermission. I thought it's pretty cute. They're obsessed with the bath water. So sometimes when I go in there, I just turn the tap on for them and they'll sit there for ages just playing with the water. It's just the best. Back to painting. It probably took about 3 or 4 days to do all of the coats for the basement. Because of the dark colours that were on the walls, we did have to do a few coats. Some places 3, some places 2. And here we are with the final coats all on. It just looks so fresh. And next time we're going to clean and it's going to look amazing. See you soon.